Today, much like every football fan in the world Cup's our target.
Make the ground shake.
Come in. Sorry.
You're joking. Not another one? Oh, for God's sake, I can't stand this.
I could just stop hitting the crossbar for 1 minute.
We probably spent about 3 hours trying to get this one, as I wanted the first trick shot of the video to be quite impressive.
5 more. Absolute laugh.
We only had 3 hours or so to get it, and I scabbed it in the last 2 minutes of those 3 hours. It still kind of annoys me that it was a bit of a skimmer, a touch that even Neymar would have struggled to go down under, but he still would have done. In contrast, I got the beat shots pretty quickly. It was a tough day at the office, this one, I must say.
Oh, and it's bantered him off. Yeah. Oh.
I'd love to say no wildlife was harmed during the making of this video, but I don't know with some of these efforts. The rest of them went pretty well, except this one. You can tell by the progression of the frustration in my voice how long it took to get.
Oh. 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 Oh.
Around this point, I think I'd actually hit the GoPro more than the actual trophy.
Oh!
Yeah, I definitely had. Onto the Johan Cruyff shot. Dear Lord, you don't even know the struggle with this one. I might not have actually got it, but next time I cut in on my left foot in a game, someone's in trouble. And I'm not talking about the ball boy.
Oh my God, the scenes. Oh.
I eventually gave my dad a go as the crowd started heckling me. He then, of course, not only hit it, but totally obliterated the trophy. I don't even know how. Here's some outtakes from the intro when I'm literally throwing it off a roof. Yet one kick from a weak foot of a man well past his footballing prime shatters it instantly. Oh, and here we go, the James Rodriguez volley. I don't even know where to start. This took me 2 whole days. I lost 2 whole days of my life to this. So the first day I just started in my garden, trying to hit it into the bin on the other side of the pool. It became more of like a mental battle in the end.
That couldn't have gone any worse.
Hitting it was fine, I just hadn't kind of tested it out enough beforehand and tested that it actually goes into the bin, because it had to go into the bin. That's what I wanted.
Tell me!
I mean, just sit back and enjoy this, really. I did eventually twig and move on and use a bigger bin, but this was the one that finally broke me. In hindsight, filming next to the pool was one of my poorer life choices. Day 2 was more of the same, more unlucky hits and less mentally stable participants.
Denied! Oh. Damn it, slow brain.
I was definitely getting better at the technique though. That's the one thing I had.
Yes, wait, did that hit? I swear that hit. I swear that hit. No, I think it did. I think it did. I think it did.
Spoiler, it did not. We probably filmed for about 6 hours the first day and 5 hours the second. Oh, this was the best. When the ball slipped past the trophy and somehow nestled in the bin. Like, how's that even physically possible, mate? It's not.
You could do a heat map around the bin and there'd be a triangle of footballs and a nice big hole in the middle that I haven't hit.
I mean, when I finally got it, it looked sick, but if I'd wanted to waste 2 days of my life, I've still got plenty of Love Island episodes left on my skybox. The Jeff Hurst shot was alright to get. It was the next clip that I suffered with. This was not what I had in mind this summer when I said I wanted to get battered if someone in an England shirt lifted the World Cup. The Roberto Baggio penalty was hilarious all round. He was my genuine first attempt.
Oh no! Oh no!
And almost my last. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Kevin De Bruyne, a man famed for his exquisite distribution of a football.
Imagine if that went in. No! Yeah. Yeah. No! Yeah. You broke my tripod!
Thanks, Ollie. The bill will be in the post. Next was the top bin penalties.
It's gonna be a long day. Oh, sweet. No! Stop the GoPro!
Finally, we have the Bale overhead kick shot. As you know, I never actually hit this one, and obviously in the video showed the 15 attempts or so that I hit the bin. Deep breaths, Chris, remember what your counsellor said. But as we recorded for 2 days, we got a nice abundance of bloopers.
First try. Oh! Second try. Third try. Kilimanjaro.
I've actually put together a short compilation of the best goals I scored, whilst not aiming for them. It's pretty filthy.
Oh, that was what I was done for the other day. Oh.
I've also taken the liberty of putting together a goalkeeping compilation from the real star of the show, which is equally entertaining.
Jesus Christ. Oh, there goes the go. Oh. Oh, catch it. No! You. Right.
Peggy 3.
Magna. So sweet. Oh, hello. Back into action. Was that a save? No. Hello, dear friend. Jesus. Went so far. It's just not our day.
As for the rest, not a lot else happened.
Paint me like one of your French girls.
Yeah, I'm sorry this is so late. I kind of considered uploading it, but I thought it was still worth it, you know. The World Cup has been over for 2 weeks, but Higuain's still celebrating.
Argentina's celebrations are eventually cut short by that man. Higuain thought he'd got redemption.
Great little spot from Messi, wasn't it? Got the ball down, he knocked it out wide to Yvette. Watch Higuain at the bottom of the screen, moving towards the penalty spot. Very good decision, great call. Just got to try and check his run.